my magical creatures, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to do a story time video on Ratchet Corp, or not Ratchet Corp, but Ratchet University. This is actually going to be like a positive video because I feel like all my experiences at Ratchet University was completely negative. But this story time is actually a pretty positive one. Um, don't so before we begin, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and like and subscribe. It's a free way to help your girl out. So let's get started. Okay, so after dealing with like a lot of negativity at Ratchet University and everything like that, I remember one day I was just like really down. Like I remember I stopped doing my makeup. um like what else, like I was just like really sad, depressed, just wasn't really talking to people. Like, we all have them days. And I remember one of the lady at Missions and Records, we're gonna call her Tigress because or no, we're gonna call her Cat because she reminds me of a cat. And so Cat, basically, she was an older woman, really nice lady, kept to herself. She was really cool. And me and her ended up becoming really cool at work. My time working and going to Ratchet University. So she basically came up to me. She was just like, "Oh my God, like, what's going on? Like, how come your hair and makeup is not done? Like, I've noticed that." And it's like, "Yeah, I'm just tired. Like, I'm just going through some stuff." And, she basically came out and told me that, I'm really glad that, you came out and that you're being yourself. And I just want to let you know I'm so proud of you, and that whether you know it or not, but like you've helped me, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna help other people. And I looked at her, I was like, "What do you mean that I helped you?" She was like, she told me that so her dad, I guess back in like the 70s, I think it was, like during the 70s, she was like a teenager. um she had walked in on her dad sleeping with another man, and it was so awkward. She said that she closed the door, and then like they never spoke on it, never talked about it, and then her father passed away and they never spoke on it. um and to be honest, like that's really sad. And so I guess that's why like she has such a soft spot for like LGBT people, because her father, was sleeping around secretly. And she felt bad for him because she said back at that time, like, you didn't talk about that, like nobody was out. So she said that me being myself and like not caring what other people say, really helped her kind of find her healing in that. And I kind of started crying. I rarely let people see me cry. So like I started crying, and I was just telling her like, I just cannot stand like the drama here. Like I just feel like I'm not being like protected here as a student and also as a worker here. Um, and it really sucks. It's really hurtful. And so she just told me that, like, just keep being yourself and don't worry what other people say, stuff like that. Um, and so, that was really cool. And then there was like another time too, at the financial aid office. There was actually a couple ladies, or actually it was like a few ladies that worked there that I was so like, I ended up being like really cool with. Um, One of them, she was like the main lady. I forgot her name. We're gonna call her Floor. We're gonna call her Floor. She basically was such a sweet lady. She was actually retiring, and she came up to me and was like, "Oh my God, sweetie, like I'm so proud of you to that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, like you're doing what makes you happy." She came up to me and was like, "I just want to let you know, like my son is gay, and I've always, I love him so much, and you just being yourself, just like it just brings like it just lets me know that like the world is changing, and that like you're so brave and courageous." And so she said that I actually have some clothes that I don't even wear anymore. And she basically she said I'll bring them like next week or whatever, because I think it was like on a Friday. So of course I didn't have class on Saturday and Sunday. So on Monday, I don't even think I seen her. She just left a bag and it was like stapled. And so she left for retirement. And then like she gave me a bag and I opened it and it was like clothes, like leggings. I actually still have them leggings. Just like a lot of cool stuff. And I just thought that was so sweet of her. It was so sweet of her that she did not have to do that. And because I already had girl clothes and everything like that, but I just thought that was like really sweet that she really did that. And she was just a nice lady, and peace be with her and stuff like that. And then so after she retired, then that's when like there was like new staff coming in and stuff like that. So there was this lady that came in. So I don't know. So if y'all go back in my old story time videos, I talk about that the whole school found out that I was transgender because I was on the school orientation thing pre-transition. So help a lot of people was just looking at me like, oh my God, is that her? And stuff like that. So this lady came up to me, and she was like a new worker there. And y'all, I don't like new people when they come, when they're working at my job and they're new. I stay away from them because I don't know what type of energy they on. Um, they either could be really cool or really messy real quick and they get comfortable. So I stay away from new people. That's just me when I be working in the work field. So, she came up to me and was like, oh, was that you in the video? And I was like, yeah. I said, and she was like, I just wanted to say like my son is transitioning, and I just wanted to, maybe y'all could like link up and talk, and like maybe y'all could be like a support system for each other. She said that I really admire what you're doing. I think you're so brave, and like, you're like my son knows, like, and it was a F to M, like it was a female transitioning into a man. And so she was like telling me like, I think you're so brave, and of course he was shy like to talk to me, but she came in, so I talked to him. It was really cool, and she was like, you really like, at first like I didn't understand it or anything like that, but when I see you like being yourself and stuff, it just kind of brings like a calmness to me, and like, and I told her like my story and everything, and she was saying everything that you are like, what you experience and stuff is exactly how my son was feeling. And and I love my son to death. Like, I don't want him to like do nothing harmful to himself. So she said like, thank you for sharing that, and like you helped really open my eyes up to stuff. And then and there was another lady too that worked there at financial aid. She was really nice lady. We always talked and kiki and stuff like that. So definitely I did have like haters obviously at Ratchet University, but I really did change a lot of lives, and I really did. And I'm not trying to come up on here thinking I'm God or whatever, but I mean I am Goddess Serenity. But but basically, like, I without me really knowing it, I probably did like open people's eyes up and stuff like that. Like, in the Bible, like with Jesus, he came and opened up people's eyes too. And then like of course a lot of people were trying to crucify him and hurt him and stuff like that. So um I felt like I was Jesus at Russian University. Like, I really felt like I was. So, basically, it was definitely, I want to say, like, I definitely had my ups and downs, but I think that's what made me kind of stay at Russian University. Because number one, I didn't want to get a new job, and number two, um, the negativity that was there, I knew that I did have some positive people around me and stuff like that. Um, yeah, so definitely, I think the moral of the story is like, even though people can be rude and a-holes and stuff like that, that is just a reflection on them. But you being yourself and shining your light, it's gonna rub off on some people. And if it just saves one person, I feel like you did your part. And definitely, I did change and help a lot of people without even realizing it. So, definitely, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay magical.